Hey besties, welcome back to my channel. Yes guys, so we just finished customizing this wig. It's time for us to install it on my client. So if you're interested in seeing how I use Bold Active to install this wig on my client, please keep on watching. And if you haven't seen a video of me customizing this wig, kindly check the link down below to watch that video. And let's just jump into this video. Alright guys, so the first thing I did was to slick down natural hair using Eco Styler gel, and I set it under the dryer for 10 minutes. Like, you need the hair to be as flat as possible. Our hair is short, so I couldn't braid the hair, so I just slick it down with Eco Styler gel. And the next thing I did was to use pantyhose to do our ball cap. So I usually get my pantyhose from Dollarama. It's about $3. You don't want to spend $10-20 buying pantyhose, okay? So, and the next thing I did was to use my Got to Be Free spray, spray that on a hairline, and I'm going to set her under the dryer as well. And I'm also going to use my hand to hold the hair tab area so it doesn't roll back when we cut. Like, I need it to lay flat, okay? Yes guys, so that area you want to put more free spray, because you know that area tends to lift up so fast, so you really have to do it perfectly. I hope that makes sense. So the next thing I did was to cut out the cap, the cap that we don't need. And this process, you really want to be careful. You do not want to cut your skin or cut your client's skin, okay? And for the little rollback, I noticed I went in with my Got to Be Free spray, spray that on my finger. Then I'm holding it, I'm holding the rollback area while blow drying it on cool. You do not want to remove your hand when it's still wet. If you do, it's going to roll back. So you have to place your hand there until it's dry. So the next thing I did was to use my Ruby Kiss foundation, cream foundation in a color. And I'm going to set her on the dryer for 3 minutes. And I went in with my Ruby Kiss as well, you know, to tint her lace. So right now I went in with my Got to Be Free spray, sprayed down on the lace and blow dried it. Look at that ball cap method. Like, she's bored. And that's me right there trying to size the wig on her before applying the glue. So, and I'm going to go ahead to cut the excess we have on the hair tab area. As you guys can see right now, it's not fitting perfectly. So of course you need to cut some out, and you want to be careful whenever you're trying to cut. Always make sure you part the hair first before cutting. You do not want to end up with short hair, so make sure you part the hair before cutting. And right now you can see it's sitting on her perfectly. So I'm going to go ahead to do the same thing on the other side. So that's me placing the frontal, checking where I want to place it before applying the glue. And now I divided the lace into 3, so that's just going to allow me work better. So right now I went ahead to spray 99% alcohol to wipe her skin So right now I'm cleaning the makeup I have on her skin, because if you leave the makeup there, the glue is not gonna stick. So you want to make sure that the skin is oil free and it's makeup free. So right now I'm blow drying it on cool hair. And the next thing I'm going to do is to use our Skin Protect by the Hair Diagram Bow Hold. So I'm using Bow Hold Skin Protect. So I'm spraying that on the skin, avoiding where the cap starts from. If anything that is wet touches that cap, it's going to lift right immediately. So you always want to avoid the cap area. Just spray the Skin Protect lightly and not close to the cap. You're spraying it on the skin. So what the Skin Protect does is to block sweat. So it's just going to eliminate sweat, okay, for long lasting hold. And the manufacturer says this bow hold active holds up to 2 to 3 weeks depending on how you maintain it, okay. So I'm using bow hold active and I'll be doing 3 layers. So I went in with my popsicle stick. Oh my goodness. This English is not my father's language, oh guys. Okay guys, so I went in with popsicle stick to smoothen the what's it called, the glue, the bow hold active glue. And before you do your second layer, you always want to make sure the first layer turns clear. That's when you know that it's ready for the second layer. You guys will see that again. Just pay attention. You see it's white now because it's not dry yet. So once it turns clear, that means it's ready for another layer. And the third one, you can see how it's looking right now. And once the third one turns clear, then you want to apply the wig immediately. You do not want it to get dry. If it's too dry, then it's not going to stick. So you really have to work fast. I hope that makes sense. So you guys can see it's clear now. So I'm going to drop it. And you really want to press, like you want to press that into the skin. You want to press the lace into the skin. You can use your comb to comb it back. I'm not just combing the hair, I'm using the comb also to press the lace into our skin. And guys, you want to work really fast. You do not want that to get dry before applying the wig, otherwise it's not going to stay. So now I'm going in with hot heat, like this one. You can even put it to the highest heat right now, because we need the heat to melt the glue into the skin and into the lace as well. So right now I went in with my eyebrow razor to cut the excess lace, and I noticed I didn't get some area, so I went back in with my bow hold active. I did 3 layers as well. So once it turns clear, I'm gonna drop it. So guys, I actually DIY that grip, that band. It's elastic band and velcro, so it's kind of easier for me to lay their edges with that instead of struggling with tying it. If you guys are interested in seeing how I make that, please let me know in the comment section and I will definitely show you guys that. And guys, please don't forget, if you're in the city and you want to come get slayed by me, go over to my website to book your appointment. I make wigs, I install, I do all that good stuff. I sell wax stick and I sell some good hair on pre-order as well. So don't forget to hit me up, okay? So guys, the next thing I did was to spray my Got to Be Free spray on the hairline. Then I'm going to use the band to secure it. That's just going to press the lace into the skin as well. So I'm going to set under the dryer on high heat for 15 minutes. Like, if you want your install to last long, this process, you do not want to skip them, okay? You have to do it. They are very important. And right now I went in with my earth comb, you know, just to make sure the front is looking sleek, like looking relaxed. So I noticed there was I didn't get that area very well, so I went back in with my Bold Active 3 times. Like I did 3 layers, so I'm gonna drop it once it turns clear. And right now I'm using my eyebrow razor to cut the baby hairs, and I'm gonna go in with my lotus body to create the baby hair. Like I have videos showing you guys how to create baby hair. So it's just basically, you know, swoop. You just make swoop, like use one of your fingers to hold the hair while you make your swoop. Okay, so you can check I don't know, I think how to slay your frontal wig with Teco styler gel. Yes, so in that video I was a bit more detailed about making baby hair, so you can check that video out. And guys, don't forget to check out my other videos, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you turn on your post notification bell so you get to be the first to see whenever I upload new videos. So right now I went in with my silk wrap to tie it down there. I'm going to set on that dryer for good 15 minutes. Now don't forget, we have just used a wet product on her, so you want to make sure it it gets dry. Like set her on dryer for 15 minutes. Like you really want it to be dry. You don't want your client to start calling you, oh, my hair is lifting and I just left your place. So guys, pay attention to how I'm telling you to do things, how I've been doing it. Like I said, I'm learning. We all can learn together. Erica J's channel have been so helpful to me when it comes to installing, and Slayed by Jordan. You guys can check out their videos. Those people they're amazing. Like they're really good. So I look up to them. They're my bosses. Okay guys, so that's Adora. She was tired. She wants to go home. I think they've been out all day. And I went into adding very light layers. And if you guys are interested in a more detailed video on how to do your layers, please let me know in the comment down below, and I'll be sure to do that for you guys. Okay, yes, and if you have not seen a video of me customizing this wig, please check the link down below to check that video out. Like I created widow speak. Wow. Yes guys, so we're almost done. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you guys. So I went back in to define the hairline with my foundation and hanger brush, and yes,